welcome to the Sharkmoney Show, the Super Bowl edition. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you right now, I'm the one and only T-Shark with my co-host.
T-Shark!
Yeah, you're tuned in to the numero uno Sharkmoney Show. And what we're gonna do this week is the creme de la creme. It's what you're coming down and filling up to the rim. It is him, it is they, it's the Super Bowl edition. Okay, and we're gonna give you all the picks. Like and share this video. Subscribe on YouTube. Like and share it all, baby, because the NFL, this is it. It's finito, Feliz Navidad. If you like it or not, it's over for the NFL. Now here we go. Here are the constituents. We're gonna add a little bit more picks in this. We're gonna go to the player props, so there's a lot of money in this, because there's blood in the water of these picks. And I'm telling you, like the Saint Nick, I will stand and deliver right now. But I'm looking bad, like I'm straight out of South Philly. It's the money maker. You know, hey, AGI, I gotta give it to you, because this attitude right now, it's the Cincinnati Bengals. That's what it goes through. There's a state, there's a borough. There's just everybody in the city. It's the borough, it's Burrow. I told you he was the one that can make it look thorough. Cincinnati Bengals, y'all, going to the first time, if it could be the first time in 52 years, or what is it, to even win a Super Bowl. They never won a Super Bowl, never. They sniffed it, they were in it, they did a dance. They definitely did that. Yes, all day, but it's the money making that's going to make you. I throw the leather on in this edition to let you know that the Cincinnati Bengals definitely have a situation on their hands with a certain rocky attitude, if you understand. Yo, B, you gotta understand, what does the Cincinnati Bengals gonna bring to the promised land, huh? What they gonna do? Oh.
What are they gonna bring to the promised land?
What they gonna bring?
Let's start with the quarterback.
Oh.
Joe freaking Burrow, baby!
Ooh.
So we started in week 1, T-Shark. We started in week 1 and we talked about one young man, quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow. And we happen to note that this man is a winner. And all he does is win. He is undefeated against the spread and straight up in elimination games, postseason, championship, throughout his collegiate and professional career. So they're bringing that. They're bringing a pretty high-powered offense with a great run game. One of the things I loved about the game against the Chiefs, T-Shark, was that they stuck to the run. They were down 18 points, 21-3, and they're handing the ball off to Joe Mixon, methodically sticking to the game plan, knowing what they needed to do to win that game, and they did it. And I like that. I like that a lot. I think it's a well-coached team. They've got a lot, obviously, star players. Question marks at tight end.
Yeah.
With the injury there to Ozma, but I think he'd probably show up. I don't know, Super Bowl probably show up.
Hey,
I'm gonna guess.
He got no choice in the matter, because what I'm looking at right now is that these teams coming in with a chip on their shoulder. They're doing something in the eyes of the beholder, and they're making everybody bow down. You understand what I'm telling you?
13-7 against the spread this year. The Bengals are 13-7 against the spread.
Eat them up.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, listen, Cincinnati's not a team to be dealt with any type of worse hand, bad handed type of cards. Not in Vegas. You're over in SoFi Stadium, okay? And they out there just soaking up all the sun rays. And I do believe that the Bengal does get a recharge on his back. You know, them stripes absorb the sunlight. They can come out like, bam, tonight, anything can happen. Yeah. But this is what's making the pick really going to make it delicate for everybody to understand. When you're picking these type of plays and these type of teams, it's going to be a lot of money schemes. And there's going to be a lot of pipe dreams and hoop dreams and everybody else coming out like fiends, okay? But these money schemes right now, the LAR pull up to the bar if you're a star. I'm not going to forget anybody like that. And I felt the pain in your last 3 years. You gave it all you had, and it's paying off again. Now you're making everybody a lot of bread. The Vegas is loving the odds in this situation. It's a -4, and I do mean what now? It's a -4, and it's going down now. Okay, so go ahead and buy on in, capture that higher number, everybody, because it's the Rams, and the Ramsey of the defense, Lord Ramsey. And I think I've heard the story with the Lord Ramsey once before, and it was in biblical matters. Well, you're going to have to deal with the blood and the water that's going to make everybody separate apart. Okay, you're going to have to cross that blood and the water. And this guy Ramsey, he's asking for Chase. And he ain't chasing around Chase. I'm talking about he's going to put the to his face. It's the Rocky connection. You better start swinging, Chase, because you're going to get done dirty. You can't tell me somebody going to look at you and pull on your jersey. You better throw your hands up in the air and get that call, because the only way Chase is going to get on top of this situation is to outmaneuver. Because if you even think about chasing Ramsey going to be right there in his face, and he's calling you out, Chase. Let's see what your little rookie hands got. Let's see if you can outthink the veteran. The guy's calling you one-on-one. No help. And I'm talking about the LAR and that new used quarterback. Oh my God, Mr. Stafford. I'm telling you now, you make me pow, you make me want to Shasta, because you're showing up. You're giving everybody a lot of luck, and you're buying it, because that new used attitude just got reused and remixed, and say, you know what? You need to recycle, because it does work, okay? Recycle all your plans. Yes, big. I ain't playing with you. If you got any type of feeling about it, let them know. Let them know.
Well, obviously, favorites for a reason, T-Shark. This is a star-studded lineup across both sides of the football, from the offense to the defense. You got Cooper Kupp on one side, Odell Beckham Jr. on the other side, Matt Stafford lighting it up. You got a good scheme and an amazing coach, right? Who's drawing all this up. Then just look at the defense, man. It's terrifying. You've got the best defensive line in football going against the worst offensive line. It's the biggest disparity in this game. When you look at matchups and where are the holes or where the real problems exist, what can you exploit? It's really the D-line of the Rams, I think, that's actually carrying a good bit of the point spread here, and the reason that they sit at 4.5 some places. You reported today earlier at 4, so maybe starting to move down a little bit. So I would suggest, if you like the Bengals side, maybe it's time to get it. If that is in fact happening, I don't know. We'll talk about our sides and our scores at the end. But the Rams, man, there's Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Eric Weddle. What was that dude doing before, making cupcakes or something? It was like a cake frosting. I don't know. That LA town is crazy out there. So, anyways, I don't know, man. I don't know if Sean McVay might be the next Andy Reid, though.
Hey,
I said it. Oh. All I heard about Andy Reid was like this great young up-and-coming coach with all this great dynamic offense and this and that. Great defense.
What happened?
Right there at the big time, big moments. So, we'll see what happens. That's, it could be Sean McVay's day. He'd be the king of Los Angeles. Or not. And we'll find out soon enough, T-Shock. I'm very, very excited for this football game. I do not think this is going to be a blowout either way. So I think it's going to be an entertaining match either way.
Hey, I do believe in this Super Bowl situation, there's a lot of nevers. I mean, throw your hands up and we can play the game, okay? Never, ever have I ever not won a championship on all levels. Never, ever. Listen, put your head down. Okay, because this is going to come with a lot of never-evers. You're going to hear all this history, all the books talking about, listen, this is what's going down. It ain't going to change a dang thing. The -4 connection, when it was a -4.5, and it keeps driving on down, they ain't no fools. They seen all 3 games, and they won by 3. They won by 3. You understand? Vegas is going to tighten the odds, and they're going to make sure that they're going to bleed you dry. So when we make these picks, don't ask why. Just put your name on a dotted line. But that's going to do it for this first time, because we're going to get to those picks.
FanDuel?
Yeah, that's for that FanDuel. That's
it was 4.5 at the same exact time at BetMGM. So make sure when you're out there to pick your side, make sure you're shopping around. If there's a discrepancy in the line, you can capitalize one side or the other. So pay attention out there.
There you go, because this ain't gonna be no faint of heart type of situation. All right, get your mind all into the game. Just keep it going, because we wanna make this money. We wanna get these picks, all right? But first of all, let Al come on in this situation, because he's got some picks coming on up, and we gonna hit you with all the money. Al, let's go.
tells you what I know. As we enter into the gates of the NFL, we come upon the Super Bowl, last of the season. And as we enter into, I'm going to give you this great book. It's called the Book of the Vandal. It's called the Book of the Vandal, and as we enter the Book of the Vandal, we see the Cincinnati Bengals. We see the LA Rams. And what does it say to me? I say, it seems we're about to release the Tiger King. But on the other hand, it says it's been a ram in the bush. But I'm going to get into the deep chapters of the Vandal. It says chapter 1B. It says chasing cup. I said the chasing cup, and as you chasing the cup, you will receive 200 plus yardage in receiving. I say, I see that at a plus 100. I said, oh, put the money on it. I see the anytime touchdown. Oh, I see it. Oh, and when I see it, it comes in with a chase. Chase is already on the chase. He chasing for the touchdown, and when he receives the touchdown, that is a plus 110. I said, ooh, put the money on it. I see it ODB. I see ODB and ODB going in for the TD. I said, ooh, at 140. I said, ah, put the money on it. I see the Joe Minx being the mix, sneaking in for the TD. I say, ooh, at 100. I said, put some money on it. Ooh, and for the can I win the LA. Ooh, what did I see here? It says the Bengals with a 31. It says the Rams at a 27. I see the plus 19. Oh, wow. I said, oh, put some money on it. When this happens, I'm going to say to my neighbor, can I get a what? Win! All right.
Man, Al, you got the craziest picks of them all. And way to break down all of that, man. I mean, I really appreciate that you took the time in your sermon to stand and deliver. But now here we go. Here comes the money. Yes, money on our mind, because the money maker's right here. I'm your host, T-Shark, with my co-host. You're tuned into the numero Shark betting show in the mall. It's the Shark Money Show. And first up in one of our prop bets, I mean, you're going to dig into all your little applications, and certain of them will have them, certain might not have them, or to the day of the game, this might come out. But they do exist, and I'm telling you right now, I can't bet everybody's prop bets. But there's one prop bet that we're going to start with, and it's the running back position. Where I'm going and with it is CIN, the little informers. I mean, they got the only running back in the game, Mr. Mixon. I don't see nobody on the Rams, and they can scram. I mean, it's something that is going to happen. I would definitely tell you that when Mixon gets going, and you saw what he did with the KC Express and ended their whole Express, and they took Expressos when they left the game to wake the hell up. Okay, is that guy? Well, I'm gonna pick him every time for the over. If you're stupid, don't get the clover, because I told you there's 4 leaves out there. The game is over. Okay, now if you got something to say about that against that, it's the R&B, the light. And if you want to see something big, what kind of picks you got inside these props that you telling me earlier today? Let the crowd know what you got to say.
Yeah, let's talk about the quarterbacks, man. Joe Burrow prop bets. He's minus 162 for 1.5 touchdowns. Taking the over on that one. And 276.5 is the line for his yardage. What do you think about that one,
man? Listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm taking the under on that passing game, because Joe ain't gonna be stupid. Okay, I'm telling you right now. I like a couple
juice on those. They're both minus 114. Minus 114 on either side, even money. So total completions 24.5 for Burrow.
Ooh, now that's kind of high. I mean, because who you gonna throw to? Chase is locked down by Lord Ramsey. Okay, he's in jail. What you gonna get? But I'm taking the under in that one all day.
It's juiced a little bit more to the under at minus 122 and minus 108 to the over there. So just a little better betting value in the over there. So, and then we've got, of course, the subject of Super Bowl MVP out there.
It's out there. It's a weirdo.
Big dog.
I'm looking at it.
Man?
I'm looking at the MVP. The MVP to me got to bring credibility to the game. I mean, it's going to be
quarterback.
Hey, listen. Any position that I'm going to put out here right now before I say it, it's just being a position that's being dominated and it breaks the back on the other team. And that position to me seems that it's going to be hard to be on top if you can't kick. Okay, because if it's going to be somebody, I know the quarterback has the sand and everything, looking like Baywatch out there. Okay, that's the quarterback. He's giving the MVP. Why not? But there's no money in that. Okay, you get minus 275 on picking up for MVP. I'm talking six. So it's 66 times the amount of the money. And we talking about putting a little bit. Let's put a little bit of money. If you even put 20 on that, what you got, B? What's 20 going on?
That was a special sauce there. The kickers right now are McPherson's at plus 6,600 for Super Bowl MVP. So the kid's name is Money McPherson. I mean, if you like long shots, I mean, there it is for you. It's a 66 to 1 payout right now, at least on BetMGM for that one. So yeah, I mean, kick $20 and you're getting 4-figure payout on that one, for fun. I doubt that's going to happen. You've got right now Stafford at plus 135. You got Joe Burrow at plus 225. Those of you who are fans of Joe Burrow took him way earlier at like plus 2,200. So I'm definitely pulling for my man. Because I got tickets with his name on it for the Super Bowl MVP. So I'm speaking it into the universe, man. I've been talking Joe Burrow for MVP like a campaign manager all week long, and I'm going to keep on doing that right through the Super Bowl. And we'll see what happens. I'm just trying to manifest that
there's
stuff.
Some more money. There's some more money. All right, keep it going. Keep it going. It's the quarterback position, and I'm going to take the over for the pull up to the bar. If you're a superstar on that new used quarterback, any quarterback, it doesn't matter. It's going to be an over. Okay, Mr. Matt Stafford, he needs a 13-year vet. He's up there drinking some beer right now. He's taking shots at tequila. Okay, he's at the bar.
I'm throwing flag.
He ain't gonna do.
I think you got a false start here before you're just throwing out overs, because I do want to ask you the over on Matt Stafford's 2.5 touchdowns.
Matt.
How do you feel about that? That's a plus 148.
That's right up my line.
He throws 3. Matt Stafford in big games? How many times did he put a Detroit Lions team on his back on Thanksgiving and just go win a football game? Never. Never.
That's a different situation.
I know, but when you're the guy, like, you at least do it once, right? Don't you?
And this could be the ones.
It could be the one.
It could be the one, and that's the most dangerous name in the game. One. Because all it takes is one time to end your lifeline, and it's over for all your respirations, okay? Ain't gonna happen, okay? If they cut it off, they cut it off. But I do believe that the over pick in the passing yard category, in the prop bets, wherever you might find it, but FanDuel has it, you can look it on up, it's going up here. It's the LAR pull up to the bar if you're a star. But I got another one, and don't forget them wide receivers, because there's another bit of money you can put on your card. It's the wide receiver position. And in this situation, I do believe, and I'm not playing. I'm taking the trip back to Haiti on this one. I'm going to get a little cup, and I mean an over for a cup of tea. All right, going for the over, the Cooper Cup, and receiving yards. Put that on your card, because Cooper Cup is coming out. He's going to be the number 1 diversion. Remember this.
6.5 is your line.
There it is.
6.5 for Cooper Cup.
Reel them in. Reel them on in. We gon' fishing again, my friend. Pull that money on in, because the money maker's here to tell you you're going to make a lot of freaking money.
He's minus 190 as an anytime touchdown scorer as well. So there's a lot of people thinking Cooper Kupp's getting in the end zone. I don't know why they would think that.
Hey, you know why? Because they're going to will it to be. They're going to will it to be. I feel the money showering all over me. Put the money all over me when you see me producing. Put it all on him too, because he's making all the money, because Jay Shark is slick with the picks, and he's telling you right now, Jay's so crazy he's shady. But on the underside of this, with the Chase situation, take the under for Chase in receiving yards. Because Lord Ramses said he shall take you out to the pasture and walk through that creek in the valley. And he's going to take you out and make sure you don't come out the dog.
All right, so there is not 106.5. It's actually
What?
78.5 for Jamar Chase. And I respect the game with Jalen Ramsey. I think he's probably the best cover corner in the game.
There you go.
That said, I saw him get beat last week in Tampa.
Hey.
So, he's not unbeatable. And Jamar Chase is borderline uncoverable. And he's capable of those 80-yard plays on like screen pass, and it's out. And it's over. He's got that kind of big playability, so he can retire 78.5 yards on one play. So, you know, I respect it. It's definitely, it's feeling to me. That's a good number, man. I don't know if he's going to get to 78.5.
65.
I do think he's going to be a factor. Probably T. Higgins, I think, might be one I'd look at for some targets. And then, believe it or not, the other guy I'm looking at on the Bengals offense, you know, you've got to pay attention to the Azuma situation and the MCL. If he can't go, and this is a fresh injury, Drew Sample is going to be next up on the Bengal depth chart. And there are going to be a lot of unclaimed targets out there if Azuma cannot go. So I think that favors perhaps mixing a little bit to catch a few rocks.
Yeah.
And I definitely would say pay attention. You know, you may see a no-name tight end stepping into a tight end one role in this game and being a prime target at pretty high value in that. So pay attention to that injury situation, and you can look at that backup tight end could be a real factor in Cincinnati's ball game on this Super Bowl.
Hey, what Super Bowl picks that we giving you? You can put them on a card. It's called a parlay. If they allow you to place 2 or more picks, then you're in the parlay. It's less money to put out. Put a 20 on all these picks. I'm telling you right now, you're going to be taking a vacation next weekend, and you're going to be like, you know what? Thank you for the Sharkmoney show, for T and B Shark to lay it down, and also J Shark. Hey, Jay, all right? J Shark's in the building, no doubt. We told you would show on up. You like the promo, you know what it is. Behind the scenes interview, it was
Cop
there
that
for
wardrobe,
you.
baby.
Okay, but now let's get the Swami edition and in out all this fishing. Let's get right down to what everybody tuned on in to see. The finale of what we say we're gonna be. All right, here's a certain thing called a score. Oh, there's a score, an exact score, should I say. And if you have it on your prop bets, look under the exact score. And I'm telling you now, they have this score for you. It's the Swami edition. Oh, let me get it right. Let me pull it back. I got one. I got a 3. I'm pulling out a 3 out the hat. There it is. It's one of those numbers that did. There's an O. That means it's a 30 with a minus to the 28. I'm calling it what it is. That's 30-28. Now, while I'm explaining to you now who's going to win, it's the LAR. Pull up to the bar if you're a star, because all the highlights don't tell me who you are, because it's nothing to me to see very easily. It's the Vegas, and I do mean the Vegas Swamis that's coming out to pick out all your pockets. Y'all out here getting played out like the Houston Rockets. Nobody wants to be there in the first place. All right, now let me explain to you another thing. I'm not a fool. I'm a shark, and I'm telling you, I drip and I drool. Everything I do, I'm telling you now. 30-28. Somebody say, where's the field goals at? I don't see that, because I do see the LAR jumping on this guys and just running down in the burrow, just wiping their feet in it like manure and just putting them out like velour. It's played out, okay? It's the LAR with the 30. Who you got be with the exact score?
Wow, 30-28 Rams goes T-Shark. And last year, we were in agreement. We sat around the campfire and talked about it. We knew it was going to happen last year, man.
Yeah, walking the
that,
park.
Drew it up, talked about it, boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Not so much. This year, T-Shark, I think we may have some differences in our wardrobe. And I love your Rocky theme, my friend. And if there's one guy that keeps getting knocked to the mat, it's Sean McVay. And the dude keeps getting up and getting up and getting up. Just like Rocco He's got that fighting spirit. I like that guy. Brilliant young coach, just like young Andy Reid. So he reminds me of, baby.
Indeed.
And then I'm looking on the other sideline, man. Manifest. Here we go. I think by now, if it wasn't obvious by the fact that I already put the commercial out and picked the Cincinnati Bengals to win this game, you can call me Joe Exotic, the Tiger King, right now, because I have the Bengals on the money line winning this game. I in fact took this ticket a couple rounds ago, so I'm super happy about that.
There you go, Swami.
I believe they will carry through the work. 26, 24.
Can you explain to me
Cincinnati Bengals.
Where you get 26
I'm not
from?
done.
All right, I'll shut up.
Done.
Okay, explain.
I get 26 from 4 field goals from Money McPherson. I give the Rams credit. Their defense is going to stop the Bengals. The Bengals are not just going to straight run the Rams up and down the field like Kansas City would or something like that. That's not going to happen.
No.
They're going to stop them. But when they're up 40 and they got a 57-yard field goal, they're going to send that young man in, and he's going to knock it down. And they're going to put up 4 field goals, and then 2 touchdowns, another 14 points. You got your 12 and your 14 is your 26. And I do believe the Rams are going to get in the end zone. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I do believe the Rams, I've seen them fall apart multiple times. They get mental. When it starts happening, they know. And on the other sideline, when it starts happening, they know. But it's about winning. It's about confidence. It's about leadership. It's about play calling. It's about being down for the moment when the moment is there. And this is Joe Burrow's moment. They're sending Captain Hollywood into Hollywood and expecting him to lose. Expecting him to lose, T-Shirt. I scoff at this. I scoff at this. I started week 1 with Joe Burrow. I'm ending a Super Bowl victory with Joe Burrow. That is my dude. Call me crazy, T-Shark, but I'm all in on these Bengals as dogs on the money line. 26-24, game over.
Hey, look, I'm coming off the top rope with the flying elbow. I'm putting it down on the opponent. 1, 2,
Get off the mat, Honky. Get off the gun,
2.5. No, I'm telling you now, I'm telling you then that they has been, and it's going to be something that'll make your head spin. It's going to be the LAR, and I do have to tell you, you use quarterback money maker here to tell you, go back to Jamaica for your thinking it, okay? This is what it is. It's the LAR sitting in so fine. So fine. Ooh, you know the song, okay? So fine stadium. They ain't taking no L. They ain't taking no L. And you can forget all the money because the LA Vegas, the Vegas, is changing everybody's mind. You know you should have had it made up from the beginning. Forget the propaganda. Look at the numbers. Look at the stats. Yeah, you look at never coulda, ever shoulda, wouldas. Okay? And you're going to put your bets on that? Well, you know what? You got a better chance of getting changed out of laundromat. Okay? That's that. But without all the facts and everything said, in this Super Bowl, it's going to be one to behold. It's going to be memorable. It's going to be full of excitement. Don't forget about Dre Day. Don't forget Dre and Snoop. They bringing Eminem. They bringing everybody. Mary J. I bow down and I salute you for your acting skills. You're the best. You make the show look beautiful, okay? Now I'm telling you now, if you don't know how to make no money, don't tune in. But if you want to make some money, tune on into the Sharkmoney Show, like and subscribe. But until next year, we still are here. And that means we are calling the basketball and the hockey.
Hoops and hockey,
okay,
baby.
Hoops and hockey edition is coming out.
Get it.
Keep your eye looking out for that because we ain't done making all this money. I'm telling you, there's a stingray and shark tank. You're going to see everything that the money makes. Okay? Don't try to come out here and not want to play. Because there's a lot of money on this every Saturday, Sunday, Monday, any day. Let's go. Until the Sharkmoney Show returns with the Hoops Hockey. We love you for the end of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
It's the Sharkmoney Show.
Thank you for watching the Sharkmoney Show. Please remember that betting tips and advice are provided with the best of intentions and are carefully researched, but are for entertainment purposes only. No liability of any sort, financial or otherwise, is assumed by the Sharkmoney Show or any connected company or party. And hey guys, be responsible. Remember, gambling can be fun, but in excess it can also be addictive. So if you think you have a gambling problem, please seek help at 1-800-GAMBLER. And here's some tips to keep it fun. 1. Only gamble with money you can afford to lose. 2. Set a time limit and firm bankroll and then stick to it. 3. Don't chase losses. 4. Only gamble with a good and clear state of mind. And 5. Treat it as a hobby. And there you go. Thanks again for watching the Shark Money Show.